It's just Bruce, he don't bite. Hello.
Hey guys, welcome back to my shop. My name's Bruce, but you probably already know that by now. About a year ago, I did a video on how to card your own action figures to make custom cards. And it seemed to be pretty popular, and I was very happy about that. I'm still very happy about that. But I was watching the video, and I think I could have done better. That's, like I said, that was over a year, I don't know, a year and a half maybe. Not really sure how long ago it was. But I just watched the video today, and I'm thinking, first of all, it had that annoying music in the background. I hate that. You couldn't hear me. I did have a few questions about it. Well, since then, I've changed what I do a little bit, and I'd like to show you my new way of doing it. It's similar to the old way, but not exactly. And that's what I'm going to show you today. Basically, we're doing stuff like this. This is a custom card I made for, in this case, a blue Snaggletooth Star Wars figure, which never really came with a card. It came in a baggie. But I like to display them on the wall on the card. This was actually from the last video. If you saw, I'll put a link in the description for the last video if you want to compare. But anyway, yeah, this is the type of thing I'm talking about. You know, you can custom card anything, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, whatever action figure or toy you could think of. So we're going to get started, and I'm going to show you how I do it now. Hopefully this will be a better video and more entertaining and more informative than the last one was, because I was just getting started doing instructional videos. I'm a little nervous. Wasn't that good at it. I'm not good at it now, let's face it. But I think this video is just going to come out a little bit better. So let me show you what you need. As you can see, I had to take a little break. Puppy wanted to say hi. Say hi, Gracie. Hi, Gracie. She's my shop dog. She gets to guest star in some of my videos. So obviously you're going to need a couple things to do this. I have the beginnings laid out here. You're obviously going to need a picture that you want to mount for your backing. I designed this one myself. It actually is, and it's going to go with this action figure here. This is a glow-in-the-dark Boba Fett ghost version, hologram version, whatever you want to call it. But I sell these on my eBay page if anybody's interested. Jenner Custom Toys. But anyway, so of course that's the whole reason you're doing it. You got an action figure you want to put on a backing, so you need that, and you're going to need some cardboard. You know, figure out what cardboard you want. This is just this here. It's just a piece of regular cardboard that you can get from any pop case. In this case, I don't want to plug the beer, but this is from a case of beer. It's the side part. I just cut it right out, and as you can see, it's going to be perfect size for what we're trying to do. But I also noticed if you want a firmer piece of cardboard, if you go to Walmart, they sell these little placemats. This is half one because I already used one. They sell these little placemats, and of course, they're cardboard. These are small corrugated cardboard. If that's what you're looking to go, if you want to go a heavier cardboard, then you can go with this. I personally don't like them, but I thought I'd throw them in there because a couple people have asked me about, where can I get thicker cardboard? Well, there you go. Or any box you get in the mail or whatever, so we'll get rid of that. And of course, you're going to need a blister. Now, these are the same blisters I've been using all along. As you can see, it's a clamshell blister. It's called a clamshell blister. And it goes around your action figures. Obviously, the figure's going to fit in there. And the way I do it is, whenever I'm all said and done, it'll be on there. But you can pop it open, take your figure out, play with it, display it, photograph it, whatever you want to do. It goes right back in. Close it, pop it, done. Hang it back up so it doesn't get like dusty or smoky or, whatever. And these can be found on eBay. I think if you just do a search for action figure clamshell or action figure blister, and you could find them that way. Of course, now you're going to need a straight edge. In this case, I got a metal ruler and an X-Acto knife, which, a box cutter works too, but I've graduated to the X-Acto knives. I'm sold on these X-Acto knives. They work great. So what do we do first? Oh, you also need this glue. This is the same one I used in the first video. 3M Super 77 multi-purpose adhesive. It's a spray glue. There's another one you can use too, and I got a bottle of that right here. I just happened to empty it. This is the 3M General Purpose 45 spray adhesive. It's a little cheaper, and whenever I can't get the 77, I get the 45. It works just as well. It takes longer to dry though, and if you use too much, it gets a little crispy, if that makes any sense. So first step, all we're going to do is I'm afraid you're going to have to see the beer logo because I have to do it this way. I got this on the back. Flip it over. And make sure your cardboard's nice and smooth, no wrinkles. I'm going to take my printout that I already did, which this printout I did on just a regular inkjet printer set on on photo paper, glossy photo paper. And it come out, obviously, you can see it come out really nice. But when you're done printing it, you want to hit it with some clear coat. In this case, today, I used Rust-Oleum 2X Semi-Gloss Clear. That works best for me. I used to use the glossy stuff a lot, but I just think this works better. It's the semi-gloss, not the gloss. Now, I've already printed this, and I've already put a coat of that clear coat on, so it's dry. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to shake our glue really good. Now, you might want to do this outside. I have an exhaust fan here. That's probably what you hear kicking on and off. So you need ventilation for this. But I'm going to take, and I have a pot over here that I use. So I'm just going to spray. I'm just going to spray the whole thing, and we'll mount it. So here. If it wasn't wintertime, I'd be doing this outside. Now, ooh, I can smell that. But like I said, the exhaust fan's going to take care of my fumes. We're going to lay it right on top of the ink side of your cardboard. And then we're going to take a clean rag, clean cotton rag. The smoother, the better. Make sure there's no crud on it, no extra glue. And we're just going to smoothly push it down around all the edges. Side to side, up and down. Not hard at all. And now we're going to wait about 5 minutes for this to dry. And I'll show you the next step. You won't have to wait 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Well, it's been about 5 minutes. Seems like it's nice and dry where I can do the next step. The next step's simple. I'm going to take my straight edge. I'm going to line it up on the edges here. Right on the edges. Takes a little bit of patience. But once you do it like a couple hundred times, you see how easy it is. I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife and 2 swipes. The first swipe scores the paper because that's your front and you want it to look good. I'm doing more than 2 swipes. I could probably change this blade. There it goes. That is, oh, see now it's sticking just a little bit. I might not have waited long enough for that glue to dry. And you can ruin your project if you do what I just did. I got lucky. But for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to continue. I'm going to make sure my ruler doesn't have stuff on it. We're done with this so I can get it dirty now. Just want to be sure there's no glue on there. Like I said, I might not have waited long enough to do this. Line it up on the edge. I'm going to change blades. Box cutters work too. Go right down my edge of my straight edge. Yeah, it is a little sticky. Do me a favor. If you're going to do this, wait a little longer than 5 minutes for your glue to dry. You see right there, I made a little mistake. Now I can't use this card. But that's okay. I'm going to continue showing you how to do it just to get the process done. Actually, since I'm going to mount my blister pack there, I might be able to still use this even with that flaw. So I learned a lesson. We're going to do this a little bit backwards. Instead of me going on the actual print with the ruler, I'm going to take the ruler and go on the outside of it just in case it does stick again. And I'll take my sharper of the blades, cut right along there. Three swipes, that's done. One last cut. That didn't stick that time. One last cut across the bottom. It's crafting with Bruce time. I feel like such a little kid when I work with stuff like this, but I enjoy doing it. Okay, that's that. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Well, we're not done yet. Here's what I didn't show you in the first video because I didn't have it available to me. What I did in the first video is I took a pair of scissors and I cut this out, and I did this hole right here with a hole punch. It works. I did that for a year or two until I found this. You can find that on eBay for about $5. It is called card punch. And what it'll do is it's going to pop this out for me. That's it. You don't have to do this. If you want to leave them like, you know, that's fine. But we're just going to line this up. I have the hole there where I want it. And this will give me a perfect, what's that? A hole. Perfect hole for like a rack if you want to hang it up or not. So that's one tool I picked up for like $5 since I did the last video. This one is another one. This is going to do my corners for me. And as you can see, there's 3 different sides on there. Now I choose to use the 7mm one. There's 7mm, 4mm, and 10mm. And you can see by these pictures on top of it, if you can see that closely, they show you the angle you're actually going to get. So different projects would require different corners. In this case, we're just going to pop it in there. And I like this so much better than using scissors because once you do it, click, click, look at that corner right there. It looks so much more professional and just better. Do that one. And you can't really mess this up. I mean, that one got messed up, but there, you can just put it in because it has a guide on there. So as long as you get that in there in the corner, click it, it's foolproof. And all your corners are going to look nice. Once again, this was like $4 on eBay or Amazon. I don't know, eBay, Amazon. It's called a corner puncher. And best investment I made since doing these cards. I have done literally 1,000 of these cards, maybe more. And it got so much easier once I got these 2 tools. So now we'll just set these guys aside. I would put a link in the description, but I have no idea where I got them from. There's our card. Our card is done. All I have to do is put this action figure on it. And that's the easy part. So what we're going to do, I'll turn it up, because it's going to go like this. I'll turn it upside down. I'm using super glue. I find it works best. I don't use a lot. I just draw a line up, around, down, and up the middle. That's it. And that might be a little bit too much too. It might be. I don't know. And then we just carefully line it up where we want it. Set it down gently. And I like to weight it down with a can, my glue can. I'll leave that sit for like 5 minutes. And then we're done. You could do that with any action figure card you want to, that you want to design. If you want to do the back, that's fine too. Just print out something, measure it out exactly the same. And that takes a little more patience, but the same process. Use the spray glue on it, line it up nice, and then put it on the back before you cut your corners and before you cut your hole. I don't put backs on mine just because, well, they're hanging on the wall. Why waste the ink and paper when it's never going to be seen? So I'm going to let this dry for 5 minutes, and we'll have our final product here in a minute. Yep, here we are 5 minutes later. Give me time to take a dog out. I'm ready to remove the weight. Take that off, put that aside, and we are done. Here is your brand new card. 2.0, better than the last video I did. I wanted to take the time to show you that, because honestly, I watched that first video and I didn't like the video. I thought it was terrible, and I did it myself. But the music in the background, you couldn't hear what I was saying, and then these new tricks here at the end with these 2 things that I bought. And I don't work for this company. I don't even know what company it is, but corner hole punch is this one, or corner punch is this one, and this is to put the, I don't know what those holes are called. Put it in the comments. I know I'm stumbling over my words again. But anyway, I found them both, and I did check while I was messing around. I found them both on eBay. And since I've gotten these, my cards have looked 100% better. I don't have to sit there with the scissors and cut them out, because I wasn't that good at that anyway. And my hanging hole, whatever you want to call it, rack hole, they're just really nice now. And it changed everything. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you want to check out the kind of stuff I do, let me make myself big again. Okay, I'm big again. If you want to check out the kind of stuff I make and do, go ahead and check out Jenner Custom Toys on eBay. See, these are the kind of things I make. I've got replacement parts, mostly Kenner Star Wars. That's kind of my thing. But I've got some action figures like this. I've got some funny stuff. Maybe see something you might like. I don't know. But anyway, if you like the video and now you know how to do this better than my last video, leave me a like, leave me a comment, ask questions. I love questions. And I will probably feature your comment when I do every 2 weeks. I try to do a let's read the YouTube comments. I do that live. And maybe I'll mention you. I probably will because I don't get a lot of comments. You see how many. I don't have a lot of subscribers. So, subscribe. Thanks, guys. I hope that was a help. Y'all have a good night. Bye. I reckon Mr. Bruce got it right this time. He's not such a dumbass.